This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so these two numbskulls, they almost got away with the idiotic crime of Uber Eats. I'm sure you've seen this story a little bit. So one of these guys made fake accounts. He was the Uber Eats driver, and he'd be the customer. And what he'd do is he would order on Uber Eats as the customer. Uber Eats driver accept the order. Then the customer would cancel him, right? Now this preloaded card that comes will have money on it now, available to be used for the order. And he would go right over to the local store, buy a bunch of gift cards, and boom. The problem is he used his own ID to make these accounts. So he was caught. And he did it up to $1 million, bro. So you raised a lot. Like if you had done like 20,000, you might have been okay. But you had to be greedy. Katy Perry sells her music catalog for $225 million. It's a lot of money. Now, she can just retire now. Will she retire? Please retire, Katy Perry. You did the world enough. Please go retire. We don't need to hear anymore. Adam 22 and Akademiks do a live stream today, and they talk about, just Adam was disappointed in how things went with AD and everything, and I would be too. You almost created your own competition. I hate to relate things to me, but it's like this happened to me when I was doing music videos. People would get around me, and I'd pay them to be around and assist, or maybe they just wanted to be around. They didn't want to get paid. They just wanted to intern. They always ended up being my competition, or trying to be my competition, because it never really worked. Nobody has the work ethic at that time for that, like that I had. No. But they tried. They would go out, get the camera, and be like, yo, I'm thinking about doing music videos. They would even ease into it. And I'd be like, what? Bro, get away from me. It's like, stop. So, these guys, I'm not a big fan of that, of people coming on your platform. You show them a way, and then they become your competition. Now, obviously, Adam's outdoing them, but it's like, dude, I'm not with all that. I don't care what they say. It's kind of nasty work. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sure Adam's not perfect, but there was probably a better way they all could have worked that out. And now it's just beef. Wack 100 trolled Akademiks today, but it was like in a funny way. So Akademiks has been trolling Blueface, and Blueface deserves it. He's been saying, because Akademiks is like, yo, you built a whole music career, and you're throwing it away because you want to be with this girl, and you're making her more famous than you. Now you've lost. You're now playing the villain in people's eyes, and she's the victim. And there's so much to unpack there. But Akademiks was right with all that, because now Blueface is in a weird situation, So Wack 100 addressed it on Adam's show and said, like, oh, no, what's really true is one of Akademiks' girls got smashed by Blueface. Bro, Akademiks, like a lot of... Akademiks isn't like with one girl, and a lot of people aren't with one girl. And especially in music, I've had... this is the thing that used to turn me off the most. I remember... I'm not going to say the person's name. Okay, I'll just... Because I was shooting a video for somebody, and he was like, oh, I can say the girl's name because nobody knows who this girl is, but he was like, you mess with Brittany? Or you know Brittany, right? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, man, we mess with the same girls. I was like, wow, that's disgusting. I was disgusted because it's like, I knew she messed with a dude. I wasn't exclusive with her. I was just like, I don't want to know about this, bro. Like, you're getting off on this? Like, this is gross. And a lot of girls mess with all the same dudes. I don't want to hear about it. Like, if you mess with somebody else, and I don't want to hear about that. But these girls can't help but tell, man. You know, like, oh, I messed with so-and-so before. Ugh. You know, and first of all, why are you telling me? You know, you're talking too much. You know, and what do you tell people about my business, you know? So Akademiks and Wack 100 squashed that online. You know, Wack 100 called them and was like, oh, man, I heard you talking about me, man. You know, I was just, you know, I had to give it back to you. Akademiks was hot because he was like, come on, man, you know, that's not my girl. Like, it's just some girl I messed with. It was funny, though. Anyways, man, I can't really see anything else that's worth talking about tonight. I might do one more video if I see something. But this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. And make sure you guys just... Yeah, I know I keep repeating the same thing, but it's like, you know, get out there and do it. The reason why I'm on this week is because, like, one of my friends, or someone I know, he was telling me he's going to start streaming, like I said last night, and he just keeps putting it off. Like, he wants to get the right room. It's never going to be the right time to do anything, man. You know, you just got to get out there and work. If you don't got it right now, go get a job and get some funds so you have some options, you know? I don't care if you got to work at Home Depot, UPS. UPS is paying a lot, so you might not get that job. You got to work somewhere and get some money to get to your whatever your dream is, or to pivot into something else. You have to have options. And it's never going to be the perfect time and the perfect situation. And if you're waiting for that, you're going to lose. You're going to miss opportunities and open windows, because the world is shifting every couple of years. And that open window you see now with, like, I'm going to wait till I'm ready to do this and that, and, you know, it might not be open anymore. The only time I don't start something else is because I'm already doing too much. And I don't think, like, sometimes I do believe in spreading yourself too thin. You can't do everything, you know, but pick a couple things that you can do and get to it. I appreciate you guys. It's Jordan Tower, JT News. Peace.